We do this one very quickly. This is a British one. We're gonna get really British in here. I'm gonna quickly do this one. I have very strong opinions on British food, okay? Our cuisine is amazing. Everyone knows this. We all love these UK snacks, but it's time to play one of them must go. Let's do it. First up, which of these sweets would you give the boot? Minstrels, Jelly Babies, Smarties, Maltesers, Revels, or Buttons? Maltesers are 100% staying, right? Maltesers are fantastic. Revels, I love Revels too. Revels can stay as well. Smarties are like, they're just kind of there, right? Minstrels are quite nice. Minstrels are like smooth. They got like a smooth texture. I really like minstrels. So these three are safe, right? So it's a question of, is it Jelly Babies, Smarties, or Buttons? Smarties, I'm not gonna lie, they survive purely based on nostalgia. I used to have Smarties all the time as a kid. That was like the snack, you know? So purely based off nostalgia, you can live, right? So it's Jelly Babies or Buttons. Buttons are just like worse minstrels as far as I'm concerned. At least Jelly Babies serve a purpose, right? They're okay. They're not that good, but they're okay. Fuck Jelly Babies, I hate them. What's the difference between TTS and the English dub? I think I was gonna have one in a different voice, but it didn't work out. Either way, but I think it's gonna be Buttons. Buttons wins, right? Whoa! Bunch of Jelly Baby haters. I did not expect that. There we go. Smarties aren't that good though. Smarties aren't that good, but like based on nostalgia, they survive. But like people really hating on Jelly Babies. I did not expect that. Buttons only got 6% of the vote. Buttons is like what, the joint most popular? Okay. Revels are great. What are you on about? Oh, I can't believe this. Which pastry has to go bye-bye? Pork pie, Cornish pasty, shepherd's pie, fish pie, steak and kidney pie, beef pasty. Beef pasty lives, steak and kidney pie lives, shepherd's pie lives, Cornish pasty lives. It's either fish or pork. Both of them are mid, but it's the fucking good. Fuck you, Walpole. Oh, you really divided the chat there, Walpole. What are you doing? I'm gonna go with fish. Oh, fish was the most popular. Fish just seems a bit sus. I don't know. I can't be doing it. Steak and kidney pie got 25%. It's great. Well, you know, pork pie also got a good chunk of the vote. Pork sticks are fucks it, but fish is worse. Yeah. That was literally my reasoning. That was my reasoning right there. Which of these sausage dishes are you voting off? Saveloys, battered sausage, black pudding, sausage roll, cocktail sausages, bangers and mash. Well, bangers and mash just sounds funny to say, even if they don't taste like particularly like amazing, so they're staying. Sausage rolls are a classic; they can't leave. Saveloy, oi, Saveloy, that has to stay. Battered sausage has to stay as well. So it's either what, black pudding or cocktail sausages. Which I don't know why they're called cocktail sausages. I think they're a very normal size there, but black pudding has to go. The rest of them are just too good. Saveloy, people really hating on Saveloy, right? Sheesh. God damn. Saveloy's great. I don't know what you're talking about. Which of these bread-based items would you never eat again? Bacon butty, cheese toasty, chip butty, crisp butty, jam sandwich, beans on toast. Oh, beans on toast are classic, so I can't get rid of it. Even if it's not that good. Like as a food, it's like 4 out of 10, but it's a classic. I can't get rid of it. It served me well. Jam sandwich, again, you can't get rid of it. You can't knock a good jam sandwich. Cheese toasty, magnifique. Bacon. So it's just a crisp butty, chip butty, or bacon butty, right? I've never had a chip butty before. Beans on toast, what the fuck? It's the classic, Kevin. If you've never heard of beans on toast, it's the British classic. I've never had any of these two, to be fair. Bacon but like, if I had these two, then I don't know. I'm just basing it off of like, what would I not want to eat? I'd probably not want to eat a chip sandwich because it feels like I'd probably be more likely to make a crisp sandwich because that just seems like funnier. Chips are good on their own, so why put them in between bread, you know? But crisps, I feel like they might be like an extra dimension unlocked if I was to put them in between bread, you know? So I'm going with chip butty for that logic. Jam sandwich, bro, you niggas are wildin'. You niggas are wildin', dude. Jam sandwiches are great. They're fantastic. Crisp butty was voted more than chip butty. Crisp butties need to be supplemented with another ingredient. I feel like you can be more experimental with a crisp butty, but chips, like, they're good on their own. Why put them in between bread? It makes no sense. The winner of that is cheese toasty because everyone loves a cheese toasty. Of course. Right, I wasn't gonna read. No, actually, damn. You've never heard of beans on toast, Kevin? It's a classic. It's a classic. It's like as classic as ramen, you know? Have it. Mister, you better stop the chip sandwich hate. No, I don't get it. All right, I don't get it. I don't get it. Why are you having a sandwich of chips when chips are good on their own? That's the logic, okay? I don't know who's hating on jam sandwiches. No idea. Just buys need to be supplemented with another green. Yeah, like maybe some barbecue sauce or something. I don't know. Yo, what's up, Stigman? How you doing? Which chips condiment combo would you like to see go? Chips and gravy, chips and curry sauce, cheesy chips, scraps. I don't know what that is. Salt and vinegar, mayo and brown sauce. Salt and vinegar is lovely on chips, so that's immediately off the table. Cheesy chips are great, so that's immediately off the table. Chips and curry sauce, I've had that. As weird as it is, I've had it. It's really nice. Gravy, that's a northern thing. I've never had chips and gravy. That's like exclusively northern. Mayo and brown sauce. Mayo and brown sauce just sounds like fucking whack. It just sounds whack. You know what I mean? Whenever, bruv. Whenever me and my brother would go to get chips, right? I don't know. What would happen every time? So, when we went to get chips at our local chip shop, right? The ketchup was in like a red container. The salt was like in a little salt shaker. You had like chili sauce in like another red container. But if you wanted mayo, like the mayo was behind the thing and the guy had to like do it for you. I don't know, like I don't know why is that a testament to how popular mayo is? Who actually likes mayo on chips? I want to know. I want to know so I can ban them, okay? Mayo on chips is fucking gross, okay? It's absolutely gross. Mayonnaise is whack. Who's eating this? What is scraps? I need to know. What is scraps? Alright, fuck it. Another tab it is. Scraps, fish and chips. Let's go. Scraps batter. Alright, Stigman, just relax, dude. Relax, come on. Oh no, whoops, I accidentally deleted your message. Sorry, Walpole. Misfired. But I tend to eat just salt and vinegar chips. Yeah, just salt and vinegar chips are great, honestly. Hang on. Let me, I'm just gonna get it up. Scraps or batter bits are deep fried batter left over in the fryer as a byproduct of frying fish. Sexist? Absolutely. And are served as an accompaniment to chips. They are traditionally served free of charge by chips with some fish and chip shops, although some place charges for scraps. So it's literally the shit at the bottom of like the fryer. Jesus Christ. My gut reaction wants to say scraps, right? But like, since I don't know, okay, I'm gonna be as generous as I probably shouldn't be this generous, right? And feel free to boo, right? I probably shouldn't be this generous, but I'm not gonna vote for scraps because I've never had them. Okay? I know. It sounds disgusting, but I don't want to. I'm just, my gut reaction is just mayo. You know what I'm saying? What did you guys say? Hang on.
Today's video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
No, it's not. Fuck you. Mayo and brown sauce just sounds wrong. It does sound wrong, doesn't it?
10 million users have joined.
Shut up. Why are you still going? Alright, good. Fucking add Andy out here. Get out of here. Some of these food dishes look like poutine. Oh, hello, Death Reaper, by the way. How you doing? I've never had poutine before. Is it nice? You tell me. Mayo and brown sauce just sounds wrong. True, mayo's pretty shit. Thank you, Kevin. You're based. You're based. Based as fuck. Mayo's in the worst, but I'd go for another sauce. That's based. I'd take it. Mayo is used for things like tuna or chicken sandwiches, not hot things like chips. I'll take that opinion as well. Based as well. Based. Shut the fuck up. Relax. Leave Toaster alone, alright? He's new to this community, you know what I'm saying? He's new to this community. He still doesn't understand yet. I'm going with it though. I'm going for it. Scrap. Oh, yes. The right side of history. Mayo and brown sauce is fucking gross, dude. Gross. Brown sauce in general. Does anyone actually like really like brown sauce? Have you met a brown sauce like cereal enjoyer? You know what I mean? He's from New Zealand. Shut up. He's not from New Zealand. Have you met... Scraps also got a nice shout. Chips and curry is great. I don't know what you're talking about. I've never met someone who's like... You know the same way you've never met someone who plays Apex Legends and says, Oh, my favorite gun is the 30-30 repeater. You've never met someone that said that in Apex Legends. You've never met someone that's like, oh, my favorite sauce, like right now on a sandwich, brown sauce. Like, no, it's not. It's gross. What is brown sauce? I don't know how you just. Hang on, let me look it up. Brown sauce is just. It's kind of just like bitterish sauce. Like a little bit of it, like a tiny bit of it, can be nice on a sandwich. Like literally a little bit in the middle. But like. You would, like, you know ketchup, you kind of spray ketchup liberally. You would never do that with brown sauce, ever. I have never met a person who's ever done that. Brown sauce is a condiment served with food in the United Kingdom and Ireland. Normally dark brown in color. It's typically eaten with meals such as full breakfasts, bacon sandwiches, and chips. A combination of malt vinegar. Yeah, so it's just a bitterish kind of sauce, you know? It's like, if you went to like a cafe and you ordered like a full English breakfast, like they might have, or just anything in general, like a sandwich, they might put like ketchup and brown sauce alongside it, you know? Brown sauce is just worse. Barbecue, yeah, pretty much. Poutine is so good. It's like fried. It's like fries, chips with gravy and cheese. Cheese and gravy? God damn, I need to get some. Where the hell do you live where you can get that? I like ketchup on something. Yeah, ketchup is just a standard. You can't go wrong with ketchup. Brown sauce sucks ass. Does bait. True. Like, when I say a little bit of it goes nicely, it's because McDonald's, you know when McDonald's do their breakfast options? One of their breakfast options is like a sandwich wrap. And you can get it with either ketchup or brown sauce. I remember one time, I just ordered the brown sauce, just out of curiosity. I'm like, is it really that good? I want to try it. And it was okay. I'd rather get the ketchup one, but like, the bitterness kind of made for a nice, you know, a nice little... It combined quite nicely, you know? I'm no Gordon Ramsay. I can't phrase this in a way that makes sense. You know what I mean, right? That makes sense. Right, next one. Billy Goose. Which of these more traditional foods needs to go? Fish and chips, roast dinner, haggis, full English breakfast, bubble and squeak, toad in the hole. What the f... We're making up words! What the hell is toad in the hole? Could someone oh, fuck. I didn't want to vote yet. But anyway, I would have voted haggis anyway, if I'm being honest, because of my rampant Scottish hatred. What the hell is bubble and squeak? Yeah, then you lost me. What is bubble and squeak? Food. Can I get like a Wikipedia of it? Can I just like read it? No, it's just giving me a lot of recipes. But does it look that appetizing? I don't know. It looks okay, I guess. It looks like a pizza, but they call it bubbling. I don't know. That looks weird. Toad. I don't know what toad in the hole is. I'm gonna be a little careful. I don't know. I feel like if I just search that term on its own, some weird shit might come up. It's giving me vibes. Sounds really like sounds really sus. Yeah, toad in the hole or sausage toad is the other name, is it? Is a traditional English dish consisting of sausages and Yorkshire pudding batter. Usually served with onion, gravy, and vegetables. Historically, the dish has been prepared using other meats such as rump steak. Toad in the hole. I mean, it doesn't look that bad, right? It looks pretty alright. But it was always going to be haggis, right? It was always going to be haggis. There's no way it was never going to be haggis. English need to be destroyed. Hell yeah. Let's rise up, brother. Brothers and sisters. Let's rise up. Personally, ketchup is fine for chips, but I don't like it on sandwiches. Fair enough. I don't blame you. Have you ever had... Hang on. You never heard of bubble and squeak or toad in the hole? You're missing out, mate. I live in London, okay? I live in London. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking with it. I live in Canada, so you can get that everywhere there. You can make it yourself. Maybe there's a place nearby you can get it. I might have to look it up. If I'm ordering takeout or takeaway, like I always do, if I see poutine, I'm gonna order it. I'm gonna give you a review. What kind of name is toad in the hole? It's just... There's a food... Again, I have to be careful if I'm Googling this. But there's food names in the UK get really weird. There's one in particular. Hang on. Mary, you came at the best time. But there's a food in the UK. It's a traditional British steamed pudding, historically made with suet and dried fruit, often served with custard. And do you know what the name of this is? It's called spotted dick. It's got such a weird name. But yeah, it's a dry fruit pudding, and that's what it's called. Hello, Mary. Though. Yeah, now you know. Now you know. Have you ever considered baking one of these, Mary? Jesus. Yeah, the names get weirder. The names get weirder in the UK. They really do. They get weirder. Oh hell yeah. Let's go. Which of these desserts would you give up forever? Iced bun, apple crumble, spotted. Oh, that's perfectly timed. Sticky toffee pudding, scones with jam and cream or a trifle. Well, obviously apple crumble is never going. It's never going. It's like I called it. I'm a genius. You're gonna go eat? Alright, have a good one, boy. Yeah, come back soon. I need to game. The canyon is calling. The canyon is calling to us. Oh, food? Oh, hell yeah. This iftar dua is brought to you by my mum. Hell yeah. Happy Ramadan, gamers. How you doing, Mary? It's been a while, hasn't it? It's been like a whole ass week. I've been working like a mad lad. It's my only day off this week. So I decided to stream. But we're looking at British desserts. One of these British foods in general. One of them has to go. You have to click one of them to go. Apple crumble is delicious, right? No one will ever convince me otherwise. Did you say scone instead of scone? I said scone. I said scone. Apple crumble is lovely. Sticky toffee pudding. I'm personally not the best sticky toffee pudding enjoyer, but I do acknowledge that it is nice. I would never remove it. From this list, it's not going, right? A trifle, again, not big trifler. I'm not a trifling trifler, but I like it. I like it enough where it's not getting removed. I've never had spotted dick before. Iced bun, I don't really like these, I'm going to be honest. And scones with jam and cream. Scones, I don't rate scones, but like with jam and cream, they're actually pretty nice. So it's either iced bun or spotted dick. I've never had spotted dick, so I don't think it's fair, but I've had an iced bun. They're not really that good, honestly. I'm just going to click on that and see what people thought. Yes, ooh. I guess I got the most two popular ones. I'm scared to Google spotted dick. I was as well. Iced, but yeah, so these are the two worst, as I predicted. Is spotted dick really that bad? Iced bun is, yeah, iced buns are air. They're really, really air. Apple crumble. Didn't get the lowest, which is a travesty. Scones and stiffy toffee pudding got the lowest score. Which of these soft drinks should never be drank again? Ribena, Lucozade, Fanta, Cola with lemon, Iron Brew, or Vimto. Lucozade is aight, right? It's not the best, but it's good enough to not be removed. Fanta? Fanta. Fanta's aight. Iron Brew, I actually really like. Coke with lemon. It actually slaps. So it's either Ribena or Vimto. Right, and the sugar tax fucked up a lot of these drinks. It mainly, I was just gonna say that it's mainly Ribena. Ribena got like destroyed. Ribena used to be one of my favorite drinks. Ribena is I think it's like what, apple, grape, and blackcurrant squash, and Ribena is just blackcurrant on its own, right? There's the different flavors, but Ribena used to be S tier for me, but like the sugar tax fucked it. Honestly, I'm not even kidding. I have not had Ribena in years. Fucking Boris ruined it. I'm going Ribena. Iron Brew and Vimto. Vimto is way nicer than Ribena. I'm sorry. If it's either Vimto or Ribena, Vimto wins. Vimto is a classic. It was S tier, I'm telling you. Ribena was S tier, but it dropped off. It fell off. It fell off plus ratio. Iron Brew. I get why people hate Iron Brew because it's Scottish, right? Scottish slander is very, very popular in England. But Iron Brew is pretty good, okay? Iron Brew is pretty good. Let's save the Scottish slander for things that matter, right? Working hard or hardly working? Work's going well for you? Well, hardly working if I'm being honest with you, but don't tell my boss that. But yeah, how have you been, Mary? How you doing? Tell me how you've been. What's the latest with you? What's for lunch? One of these condiments you're gonna bin off. Oh, it's obviously. Oh, I was gonna say it's obviously brown sauce, but Marmite is there. Worcestershire sauce. Henderson relish. Never had Henderson relish. Worcestershire sauce. Branston pickle. Salad cream. Marmite. Brown. They really got like the worst of the bunch, didn't they? Look at those specs. Zach, you better be nice to me. You better be nice to me, Zach, okay? What do y'all have? Which of these has to go? My gut reaction is Marmite or brown sauce. It's one of those two. They both suck. They both suck. Marmite's decent enough. You think so? I've never had Henderson relish though. I'm gonna go brown sauce, but let's see what everyone else did. Marmite, oof. Marmite really done it in. A compliment. Thank you, Zach. You're very nice. Which of these beloved biscuits gets your farewell? Hobnobs, Cadbury Fingers, Digestives, Bourbon Biscuits, Jaffa Cakes, or Ginger Nuts? The most plain here is the digestive, but I cannot, in all consciousness, get rid of a digestive, you know? You can't. You can't get rid of digestives. They're like the standard in which all biscuits are like it's like the genesis of all biscuits as far as I'm concerned. I don't know if it actually is, but you can't. You can't get rid of digestive, right? As plain as it is. It needs a cup of tea to work. You only ever have a few of them. A whole pack of this is always a bit too much, you know? You're never going to eat them all in one sitting, but it's a classic, you know? Jaffa Cakes, I used to love Jaffa Cakes. Jaffa Cakes used to be like SS++++. Now they're just B. They're good, but I had them way too much. Do you know what, right? Jaffa Cakes for me, food-wise, is what, what's the other one? Fanta Fruit Twist used to be for me, drink-wise. Fanta Fruit Twist, I had so much as a kid and I loved it, that as an adult, I'm just like, I can't be fucked with it. Same with Jaffa Cakes. It's still good, though. I'm not removing them, but I still feel that way. So digestives and Jaffa Cakes have to stay. Hobnobs, I have said, and I hold this opinion for many a year, that milk chocolate hobnobs are the best biscuit with a cup of tea, and hobnobs, as a result, will never disappear. They will never disappear. I'm good. I got that job, moving to the East Coast at the end of June. Nice! So life is busy. Lunch is a lentil, kale soup with carrot, celery, and onions. Super good, kind of similar flavors to curry. Nice! Holy shit, moving to the coast, huh? You're going to be in the correct American time zone. 5 hours, huh? Man, are you excited for that? That seems exciting. Busy as all hell, obviously, but I imagine that's exciting. Cadbury Fingers. I love Cadbury Fingers. I love ginger. You know what? I think a bunch of you guys said what ginger nuts have to go. DJ Happy said that. Jaffa Cakes are mid. Milk chocolate digestive actually is the greatest. Based. I was gonna say ginger nuts can go, but honestly, I haven't had any of them. It's a British quiz, as you can imagine. We're very opinionated when it comes. As you can tell, we're very opinionated when it comes to our biscuits. Very opinionated. Digestives, Bourbons, Fingers, and Jaffa Cakes are staying. I think a lot of you guys are sleeping on ginger nuts. I really think you guys are. Ginger nuts are actually fantastic, right? The one I'd remove, and again, this might be a controversial choice because I saw a bunch of you guys say, "Oh, I really like this," but Bourbons are mid. Bourbons are absolutely mid. I'm sorry, guys. I'm saying it. You can hate me all you want, but like, if one had to go, it's Bourbons, okay? Ginger nuts is the... I can't believe... Ginger nuts are great! I love ginger nuts. You kidding me? No, I'm not kidding you. Ginger nuts are great. If I had to get rid of them, it had to be Bourbons, right? It had to be. It had to be. I'm leaving. Man said Bourbons, but they're not bad. Okay, let me just... Listen, let me clarify, Happy, okay? Don't leave, right? I said if I had to get rid of one, it'd be Bourbons, okay? I don't want them to go. Right? But if I had to, it has to be Bourbons. You know, they're gone, okay. Lastly, which Walker's Crisp flavors do you think should cease to exist? Roast chicken, smoky bacon, prawn cocktail, cheese and onion, salt and vinegar, ready salted. Well, as far as I'm concerned, I don't know how you guys feel, but like, ready salted is a classic. You can't get rid of that, right? Cheese and onion is good. Prawn cocktail is good. Roast chicken is mid. So is smoky bacon, but I really don't like salt and vinegar. I really don't like it. I don't like it at all. I'll only be 5 hours behind. I'm excited. Have to pack up the house and get the cat acclimated to being in the car. She peed on the car when trying to take the car. Oh, poor cat, honestly. She must be scared as hell. I've been quite lucky with my cat. Her name's Pretty. I think I've mentioned that. But she's generally very nice. Like, she gets acclimated to places really quickly. Like, I've taken her to, like, the vet. Taken her to our cousin's house. She's not skittish at all. Like, she'll immediately just go somewhere and go boss. She's amazing. But, like, I'll see, like, other cats, like, skittish as fuck. And I'm just like, man, no girl bossing. I don't mind salt and vinegar. Yeah, but like, I don't mind it. But like, if I had to get rid of one, it has to be salt and vinegar, right? Also known as the acid flavor. See, Happy knows. I was just about to mention that. It gives you acid reflux every time you eat it. Salted is a classic. Cheese and onion's nice. Prawn cocktail's the best flavor here. It's never leaving. Roast chicken and smoky bacon are kind of mid, but it has to be salt and vinegar, surely. Prawn are you high? Wow, I can't see a thing. You're kidding me. That is the best flavor there. That's not me, is it, right? Prawn cocktail's the best. You guys all agree, right? Prawn cocktail's legit the best flavor on that list. It's probably the best flavor. If I had to buy one, I don't buy Walkers. Walkers are shit. But if I had to buy one, it's prawn cocktail. That's the best flavor, actually. It was to the point where you know when you're a kid and like your mum would buy like a multi-pack of Walker's crisps? The prawn cocktail would be the first to go. You literally dig into the packet, like the box, to see if there's a prawn cocktail, and that was it. The one that was always last in the box was salt and vinegar. As someone who's never had it, it sounds like the most questionable. It's really nice, Mary, I'm telling you. If you ever come to the UK, get some prawn cocktail crisps. You're gonna love them. I promise you. Look at the reaction in the chat. Like, everyone's molding. Everyone's molding. It's the best flavor, I'm telling you. That's the last one. I don't want to lock it until I try it. It's great, I'm telling you. I can vouch for that personally. So let's quickly scroll back up. Marmite was the worst condiment. I think Vimto and Iron Brew were joint worst drinks, which I was very upsetting. Spotted Dick took the is the best dessert that had to go. Haggis is the traditional food that had to dip. Was it mayo and brown sauce is the worst thing to put on chips? Obviously. Vimto do you know? That's what I'm saying, right, Zach? Vimto's no way the worst. Which of these bread items? Look, Zach, look. Can you believe this? Bacon butty, cheese toasty, chip butty, crisp butty, beans on toast, jam sandwich. You had to get rid of one of them. And most people got rid of jam sandwiches. Can you believe that? Jam sandwiches. You're killing me. You're actually killing me. Black pudding, I think that was correct. That's the sausage one. Fish pie is the worst pie. Correct. Jelly babies was the worst, like, fucking, sweet. When it's easily buttons or just mid. Yeah, that's that. Some hot takes. So they didn't have a chowder, they chose jam side. True. Which would you get rid of for the sandwiches? I think I chose chip butty. It's very what the hell is a chip? But it's a sandwich with like fries, and you like put them in between bread and make a sandwich. It's called a chip butty. My reasoning as to why I got rid of it was, it's the most impractical one there, because chips are good on their own. Why would you put them in between two pieces of bread? You know. I've never had them. I might be proven wrong. Like Happy's upset. But like it just makes the least sense practically. You know. So it was either crisp butty or chip butty, because I've never had these two before. And chip butty made the least sense to me. Beans on toast is so weird to me though. Beans on toast are classic, okay? I can't really get rid of that. Beans on toast I wouldn't even say beans on toast is good. It's not even that good. Do you know what it is, Mary? It's the, you know how like in America, like when you're a student and you want cheap food, you get ramen? You get like a bunch of instant ramen? Over here, you get beans on toast. That's how it goes. I choose a crisp butty. Yeah, I choose a crisp butty as well. You can eat more fries at once on a sando. So, also, I love the fact that you called it. You know, I read your message earlier when you said sando. Like, what did you get rid of for the sandos? I'm like, my brain was processing. What the hell do you mean by sando? I had to like think about it for a second. It took me a while for my brain to process it. But yeah, that was good. It's like, it's really fun. Like, you do a quiz on like British food, everyone gets really, really opinionated. Everyone has like strong opinions on food. Like Happy's molding. Happy's probably shaking his phone right now. Fuck, man. What the fuck, Musty? Chip butty's fucking great. I don't blame him. Isn't Sando a place to eat over there? I use it as a slang for sandwich. No, we've never heard of Sando. Can every other Brit confirm? There's a lot of sandwich shop called Sando now. It's probably a West Coast thing. Right, let's do some gaming. Let's do some gaming. The Canyon calls to us. Okay, I'm sorry, I don't know. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry, Mary. Don't be sorry. There's nothing wrong, okay? You did nothing wrong. Mary did nothing wrong. I would have thought you were Canadian with how often you apologize for minor indiscretions, Mary, honestly. You do that very, very